Now, people living in buildings which still have potentially dangerous cladding are having to pay for fire wardens to patrol 24 hours a day. In fact, residents in 2 apartment blocks in Manchester are facing a bill of more than £10,000 a week.
Their MP says that it's unfair that leaseholders are being forced to pay for such measures in the wake of the Grenfell Tower disaster. Here's our chief reporter, Dave Guest.
They call this a waking watch. Fire wardens patrolling an apartment block around the clock. They're armed with air horns to alert residents if they spot a fire. But some residents of Albion Works in Manchester are not impressed.
I think it shouldn't really have got to this stage where the fact that the fire alarm system needs to be human rather than, electronic.
The building is managed by RMG. They say fire engineers advised them exterior cladding was non-compliant and they should revise their evacuation procedures. They introduced the Waking Watch pending enhancements to the existing fire alarm system, but the residents are annoyed they're having to pay for the Waking Watch, estimated at around £10,000 per week for the 2 affected blocks. Matt owns his 3rd floor flat. He fears it'll double his monthly maintenance bill.
We're being asked to write a blank cheque, essentially. We're being charged for this Waking Watch for an indefinite amount of time. We've not been given any kind of time frame.
RMG say leasehold covenants require residents to pay for certain maintenance issues, including the fire alarm.
Well, RMG say that they are working with a contractor on devising a suitable fire alarm system for the 2 blocks. They say it'll only be installed once it's been approved by the Greater Manchester Fire and Rescue Service. They say they'll keep residents informed as to the timescale. They say that they realise this is a difficult time for the people living in these 2 blocks, but their safety is the company's top priority.
But a Manchester MP says it's just another example of residents being forced to pay for safety issues post-Grenfell, which are outside of their control.
It's really appalling because it's through no fault at all of the residents in these buildings who bought the buildings, in most cases, in good faith.
Matt and the others say they just want to know for how long they'll be expected to stump up for the fire wardens. Dave Guest, BBC North West Tonight, Manchester.